Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your Oracle reading for November. And I'm using this month Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let's see what messages are in store for you guys. Cancer. Here we go. November. Whoop. Can't hold the card straight this month. All right. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. You have focused intention. That's Diana. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So some of you have your eyes on some project. Maybe it's a person. It could be something specific that you're looking at. Okay. Sacred space. Very interesting. So this one says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. That's actually one of my favorite cards. Here we go. And blossoming. Ooh, that's a nice way to end the month. So you are just getting started, it's saying. You're getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. So it could be for some of you some project or maybe idea. Maybe you've planted the seed, and even though this might take a long time, I see it blossoming into something beautiful. It's saying don't give up because rewards will come. Okay, so that's the main message. I feel like for some of you that have to do something creative this month, it's telling you that your environment has been a bit too busy or chaotic, maybe with people around, and it's just you don't have that quiet moment to get that inspiration coming through. There's just been people, calling to your attention, just poking you, not poking at you. It's just left and right. You just feel a little bit distracted. So it's asking for you to create that sacred altar space, okay? And this sacred place, it could be somewhere out in nature, if you're in a warm place, but it could just be in a room in your own home. It could be in your own bedroom, anything at all. So if you don't feel at peace there, maybe it's time to do some decluttering, get rid of things that no longer serve you. Go take a look at each object in your room and ask yourself, have I used this in the past 6 months? Do I like looking at it? Does this bring up sad memories, negative memories, whatever? If it gives you a bad feeling, toss it. Or if you don't want to toss it, put it in a little box in a corner and put it away. But this is a card that's saying you have a bit too many distractions this month, okay? So even if it's, for me, I'll give you my example. Sometimes I'll have books all over the place, and I really want to read a book, and I don't have time sometimes, and I forget to read it, and I look at it and I get this negative feeling like, oh, when am I going to read that book? And I might pick it up, look at it, and distract myself from doing something I have to be doing. So sometimes you just have to put them in the cupboard, put them away so you don't look at them, because I feel like you're getting a lot of distraction. So that's my little example. I get crazy with books, okay? So I have to put my magazines and books away just because I love to learn, and I love learning new things. So sometimes that could be a distraction, even though it's good because learning is good. But sometimes if you need to focus on something else, it could be an annoying distraction, okay? Wow, I'm like dancing with the cards in front of you. Here we go. Okay, so this is saying make your mark, okay? So again, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on this target, whatever it is that your goal is. It could be to get through school, some certificate. It could be, maybe you're focused on a relationship in your life. It could be a relationship with your child. It could be with your partner, anything at all. But I feel like it's saying, okay, keep that focus and stick to it. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's a project. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's even, preparing resumes to give out. So this card is saying, if you're looking for a job, make looking for a job your job. So get up every morning, stick to the time you say you're going to get up and focus on getting whatever it is that you need done. Okay. So this is interesting here. Let me see what else I'm getting for this. Yeah. So it's all about priorities. Okay. You need to prioritize a little bit better because of the distraction. So, I love the power of writing. Take out a notebook, ask yourself. Sometimes we could stop ourselves from going after our goals because they might seem too big. So sometimes you have to break the big goal into smaller goals. Okay. So if it's like a huge project, say, what can I do this week for an hour? And, write it down. And it's easier to get the goal done if it just takes like half an hour in your week. Okay. You decide whether to do it and how to do it. Okay. It could be spending an hour a day. If you can't afford that much, it's break it down. Okay, I'll spend 20 minutes this week. All right. So, and just break down your goals. And at the end, you'll have come closer to your bigger goal. If you write a page a day, you'll have a whole book by the end of the year. Okay. So 365 pages. So you could do amazing things if you just kind of buckle down and focus. That's what it's saying. Okay. So this is a very spiritual card too. Okay, so for a lot of you, you might be going inwards, reflecting, thinking of who you are, what you want to do in the world, you know, what kind of intention you want to set out there, okay, and how to launch yourself into the world. But I feel like for some of you, some experience, maybe it could have been a traumatic, a heartbroken experience. It made you go into this peaceful, quiet place where you get to reflect, what did I learn from this? Who am I? Who am I now? Who do I want to be? And what kind of relationships I want to attract into my life? So you're kind of in like this hermit mode, okay? So there's a lot of candles too everywhere. So some of you could be going to a special monastery or a church or some sacred place that you feel connected to. It could even be a community of like-minded people where they help you connect to your spirituality. It could even be in like a group session, like a group counseling thing going on to help you solve some issue you've been going through. Okay, I also see that as well. But your space is sacred. That's what's coming through a lot. And make sure you get that space in order to get more clarity and more inspiration to move forward with whatever you want to move forward with. It's your center card. So it is, and you have a lot of purple here. So that's a lot of, the third eye, crown chakra being activated. It's all about, tapping in with your spirit guides, connecting to maybe even those, praying to someone that has passed away that you feel connected to. It could be that as well. Okay. I could see some going to light a candle, maybe going to the grave, speaking to someone that has passed. Okay. So that's just for some. I feel you're praying and trying to get guidance. And get help from the universe. Okay, so prayer is a really good way to put your intention out there, to ask for what you want and believe that it will manifest. Okay, so don't give up. Whatever project you have in your mind, whatever it is, it's saying don't give up, that you've just planted the seeds. You're starting to blossom and be a new person. So this card, it is what it is. It's a beautiful card, and getting in touch with yourself. So it's funny how these two come right after the other. So after those dark times, those like dark ages you've been through or whatever, dark past, it could even be like a dark week that you've had, or like a negative week, and then you've learned from it, you've went within, okay, you've gone within, and you're coming out even stronger than you realized. So really have hope and be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, that you are on the right path, that you're at your own pace of blossoming and turning into the person you're meant to be. Okay, you're creating yourself every step of the way too. So this is like a reborn. Okay, it's interesting. It's like it's so funny. I pictured like in the uterus and then you're becoming born. Okay, so it's like a newborn baby, a newborn child. Maybe some of you are having a baby, but I feel like you're reborn again. Okay, coming out of darkness, stepping into the light, into the sunshine, into happiness, into pure joy. And this is all about pure joy. It's with the colors here, it's all about innocence and purity. Okay, there's something, some situation, some person maybe that's helped you tap into that innocence and purity again. So you're reliving youth. I do feel for a lot of you, you're reliving that youth, that innocence that you felt you've lost, but it's always been there. Okay, it's been within you the whole time. Hey, I don't know what you're going through, but it looks really good. The outcome, just stay strong. Take some space and healing time for yourself. Treat yourself to a spa or anything like that. Take care of yourself, okay? And yeah, I hope you have a great month. Bye-bye.